You know what the most threatening and least known dangers to individuals over the age of 60 aren't heart disease or diabetes, but inadequate blood flow? That's right, the quiet culprit that sneaks up on us over the years, without so much as a whiff of warning, and then wham, it strikes as a stroke. Here's the surprising part. Nearly 800,000 people in the United States alone experience a stroke annually, and many could have been avoided by making only a few easy daily changes. Now, don't get your mindset thinking about rigorous exercise or complex regimens. Don't worry. What if I said to you that merely 40 seconds per day, less than a minute, could significantly aid your circulation, shield your brain, and even decrease your stroke risk? Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But it's real, and science supports it. The best part? It's gentle exercise anyone can do, especially us in our 62nd and older. This video isn't a crash course in medical terms. Instead, we'll walk through 6 easy, practical positions, each one grounded in solid research and tailored to support your aging body. Think of them as smart choices, not magic tricks that quietly keep your heart and brain in top shape. So if staying sharp, independent, and full of energy matters to you, hit that subscribe button to stay connected with daily health. And here's a rapid poll. Leave a 1 in the comments if you're interested in giving these tips a go, or a 0 if you're still a little unsure. Either way, I guarantee you'll be glad you gave it a minute of your time. Right, ready to get started? Let's begin with something very simple but also surprisingly potent. Technique number 1, the bedtime position shift that supports your heart. Imagine this. You're relaxing after a day of work, preparing to nap or sleep. Rather than lying on your back as you normally do, attempt to roll lightly onto your left side. That's all, a small adjustment, but here's why it's significant if you're over the age of 60. There's a big vein in your body named the inferior vena cava, essentially a blood superhighway that sends blood from your lower part of the body up to your heart. It curves along the right side of your spine, so when you sleep on your left side, you relieve pressure from that important pathway. This is because your heart doesn't need to pump as hard, and your circulation is better, particularly toward your brain. Still not sure if this simple change really does make a difference? A study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine discovered that individuals who slept on their left side had improved blood flow to the brain and fewer sleep apnea interruptions in breathing during sleep. That's enormous because poor nighttime oxygen flow doesn't just make you feel drowsy. It's a recognized risk factor for stroke and heart issues. And here's the good news. You don't require special equipment, no complicated setups, just your bed, a pillow, and a slight change in how you sleep. If you tend to wake up with a racing heart, dizziness, or mental fog, this one adjustment may allow you to sleep more soundly and wake up feeling more level and clear. And, as an added bonus, left-side sleeping can even cut down on snoring for some individuals. That's a win-win for you and your partner. Even the Cleveland Clinic mentions how left-side sleeping promotes better lymphatic drainage and can even help with digestion during sleep. It has a ripple effect. Your heart pumps more easily. Your brain gets more oxygen. Your body renews itself more effectively during the night. So tonight, as you settle in and switch off the lights, recall this one quiet habit. It's easy, it's calming, and it could softly become one of the healthiest routines of your evening. Technique number 2. How sitting the way you do may be unknowingly damaging or enhancing your circulation. Here's something you likely do every day, whether watching television, reading a book, or eating a meal. Sitting. But you might be surprised to learn that how you sit can quietly be both enhancing your circulation and damaging it over time. It's true your sitting posture is more important to your health than you might think. So here's the easy trick. Sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Allow your back to remain naturally straight, not stiff, just relaxed and upright. Keep your feet from dangling or tucked under you. Why is this important? Because sitting in this manner enables your blood to circulate freely from your legs to your brain and back again. When your body is properly aligned, this minimizes unnecessary strain on your arteries and veins, which aids in smooth, consistent circulation. Imagine your blood vessels as a garden hose. If you twist the hose, the water has a hard time flowing through. That's what occurs when you slouch or cross your legs for hours. It dampens circulation. particularly to your lower limbs. Over time, this can cause numbness, swelling, or even raise your risk for deep vein thrombosis, those deadly clots that can develop in your legs. As stated by the American Heart Association, extended poor sitting posture can really make your vascular system work a lot harder, especially as you get older. But look at the positive side. Individuals with good posture had more consistent blood pressure and less pooling of blood in their legs than slouchers and leg crossers. And because your veins already have to do more work as you get older, these small changes really make a difference. So here's your new habit. Each time you sit at the table, in your recliner, at a restaurant, check in with your posture. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your spine supported? Are your feet flat on the floor? Are your knees bent at a comfortable right angle? Tweak gently. It doesn't have to be perfect, but even small corrections made over time can make a huge difference. And if you're stuck sitting all day, just make sure you adjust slightly every 30 minutes or take a gentle stretch. These small movements maintain your flow of circulation and prevent your muscles from stiffening. You're not doing anything new, you're simply making the things you already do better for your body. Now, speaking of better, let's stand up together and try a simple wall posture that not only supports your spine, but also sends fresh, oxygen-rich blood straight to your brain. Technique number 3. The 1-minute wall posture that resets your circulation and relieves brain fog. Time to get up and stretch gently. Don't worry, it doesn't take more than a minute, and you can do it anywhere you find a wall. Here's how. Stand against the wall, your heels about an inch away, and slowly press your lower back, shoulders, and the back of your head into the wall. Now, lift your chin just a little like you're reaching the top of your head up toward the ceiling. Feel that stretch? That's your neck and spine coming into healthy alignment. And it's doing more than just improving posture, it's helping blood get to your brain more efficiently. As we age, stress tends to accumulate in the neck and shoulders. That tightness can squeeze the carotid arteries, those big roads bringing oxygenated blood to your brain. Even low-grade tension in that region can decrease blood flow, causing dizziness, fatigue, or brain fog. A clinical review in Frontiers in Neurology verified it. Chronic cervical muscle tightness can directly influence cerebral blood flow, particularly in older adults. But here's the solution. This easy wall technique accomplishes 2 strong things. It slowly stretches and relaxes your neck and top shoulders. It gets you retraining your posture so that your body will automatically stay in better alignment even when you're not standing near a wall. No need to be excessive. Simply remain in position for around 40 seconds and take deep breaths. Allow the back of your head to gently rest against the wall. Let your shoulders relax downward. Notice your chest open and your spine lengthen. If your neck is a little strained, end with a light side-to-side tilt of your neck afterwards. Some folks adore doing this at night to unwind after the day's stresses. Others attempt it after hours spent at the computer or on television. It's a little nervous system reset, and it doesn't cost a thing. Better yet, you can steal it during everyday moments. While you brush your teeth, while waiting for the kettle to boil, during television commercials. Just remember, it's not about creating extra time. It's about adding in smart habits to what you already do. And when it comes to protecting your brain's blood supply, this one is an absolute keeper. Now that we've stretched and aligned, let's return to sitting, but this time with a small leg trick that keeps your veins happy and your circulation flowing strong. Technique number 4, the leg elevating trick that supports vein health. Okay, get back into your chair, but before you get completely comfortable, let's attempt a small change with a large reward, particularly for your legs. Imagine this. You're reading, sitting in front of the television, or sitting at your workstation. Now, get hold of a low footstool, a stack of sturdy boxes, or even a fat cushion and place your feet upon it so that your legs are raised by a few inches above floor level. It's a small shift, but it decreases pressure in your legs and assists with venous return, that is, your blood returning to your heart. When your legs are elevated, even slightly, gravity is working in your favor, taking the strain off your veins. It's particularly valuable for those in their 62nd and beyond, because as we get older, our veins become less elastic and require a bit of an assist to circulate blood freely. We'll talk more about why this helps and how to make it a daily habit in the next section. And voila, you've given your circulation a significant little kick. Now, why does this all matter so much? Particularly as we get older. Here's the truth. The older we get, the harder our leg veins have to work to get blood upwards to the heart. And gravity? Well, let's just say it's not its best friend. By lifting your legs slightly, you decrease pressure in those veins and facilitate blood flow upward. It's a mundane action, but one with a strong impact when it comes to maintaining vascular health. In fact, studies published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery show leg elevation significantly reduces venous pressure and prevents fluid buildup in the lower legs, which so many people describe as swelling, heaviness, or tightness. And here's the thing. For individuals above 60, that swelling is not only painful, it's a warning sign, a red flag, indicating that blood is collecting in your legs rather than flowing normally. Eventually, that stuck circulation can increase your chances of deep vein thrombosis, a serious condition in which blood clots develop in the legs. Think of your veins like a train system. If the blood your passengers get stuck at the station too long, pressure builds up and traffic jams occur. Elevating your legs is like clearing the track. It lets everything move more freely again. This trick is especially useful if you sit for long hours, working from home or during travel. You deal with varicose veins, or you've had leg discomfort in the past. And the good news, you don't even have to wait for symptoms. Simply add this habit in advance, even just 40 seconds per day, and you're supporting your circulation to remain robust before anything goes wrong. Bonus tip. As your legs are raised, practice softly rolling your ankles or touching your toes a couple of times. These mini movements engage your calf muscles, which serve as a second heart for your legs, pushing blood upwards with every contraction. It's a low-maintenance combo move that yields high-impact benefits in the long run. With your legs and circulation now functioning more freely, let's switch gears. It's time to recline, unwind, and breathe deeply. Literally. Technique number 5. The guts of deep abdominal breathing for circulation and sleep. Let's do something now that's as natural as breathing, because it is breathing. But not just any breath. We're going to investigate abdominal breathing, also referred to as belly breathing, a soothing, restorative practice that helps your circulation, oxygen levels, and even help you sleep better. Here's how to give it a try. Lie on your back in a quiet room. Your bed or your couch is fine. Bend your knees if it's easier. One hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose. As you breathe in, let your belly lift. The hand on your tummy should rise very slightly. The hand on your chest? That one should hardly move at all. Then exhale softly through your mouth and feel your belly fall. It might feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you're used to shallow chest breathing. But this small shift allows your lungs to draw in more oxygen, and it signals your nervous system to relax. As your body relaxes, your heart rate slows, your blood vessels dilate, and your circulation improves, especially to vital organs like the brain and heart. A Harvard Medical School study discovered that only a few minutes of slow belly breathing could reduce systolic blood pressure by as much as 10 points among some older adults. That's tremendous, particularly because high blood pressure is one of the most accurate predictors of stroke. And here's the most wonderful news. No side effects. No equipment. No cost. You can practice it in bed, on the couch, or on a lunch break. Lots of folks discover that doing this kind of breathing in advance of sleeping helps them fall asleep quicker and sleep more soundly. Why? Because it changes your body from fight or flight mode to rest and digest. Your muscles relax, your mind calms, and your blood flows unimpeded through relaxed vessels, delivering oxygen precisely where it's needed. You don't have to spend a lot of time. A 40-second session of conscious breathing can start to reboot your nervous system and increase circulation. Experiment with incorporating this into your evening routine, or steal a few breaths during the day when you're stressed, dazed, or tired. Your body, and particularly your heart, will appreciate it. Technique number 5, continued. A breath that calms and heals. With practice and time, this type of conscious breathing becomes automatic, something you'll even find yourself anticipating during times of stress. So the next time you recline for a nap or climb into bed for the evening, rest your hand lightly against your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Blow out slowly through your mouth. It's like giving your heart and brain a gentle, healing massage, one breath at a time. And now, for our 6th and final technique. We'll stay lying down, but raise the comfort level and our legs just a bit. Trust me, Your heart and legs are going to love this. Technique number 6. Legs up the wall, a restful pose that boosts circulation naturally. Let's conclude with a pose that's ridiculously relaxing, extremely effective, and rather straightforward. Legs up the wall. Exactly as it sounds, here's how you get it done. Lie flat on your back. Scoot your hips up against a wall. Gently place your legs upright, straight along the surface of the wall. Allow your arms to fall naturally by your sides, or place them on your belly if that feels most comfortable. Now, just breathe. Hold this pose for approximately 40 seconds, or longer if you feel fine. What your body is doing is stronger than it appears. By elevating your legs over your heart, you're overcoming the normal pull of gravity, rather than your veins fighting to force blood upwards from your feet. Gravity assists the blood returning unobstructed to your brain and heart. This position unloads tension from the legs, deflates swelling, and even prevents blood pooling that might result in pain or worse, clotting. A Journal of Physiological Sciences study discovered that legs-up positions enhanced venous return and eliminated markers of stress in adults aged 60 and older. They felt more relaxed, refreshed, and even slept better after incorporating this pose into their routine. It's a natural means of rebooting your circulatory system, particularly at the end of a long day standing on your feet. If you have nighttime leg pain, or if you have varicose veins or compromised leg circulation. Some individuals also claim it aids digestion and can even reduce stress-induced blood pressure spikes. And it's not only the physical benefits, the calm of this pose welcomes peace of mind. It's a moment of mental reboot that nourishes not just your heart's function, but also your emotional health. Try incorporating it into your nighttime routine, lower the lights, listen to soothing music, and treat yourself to this little potent gift of self-love. Or do it at noon when you're feeling bogged down or stressed. No drug, no gadgetry, just you, your breath, and a few minutes with your feet up. Last thoughts. 6 small habits that can revolutionize your life. So here we are, 6 easy postures, each of which can be done in under a minute. But together they form a gentle yet potent practice that nourishes your heart, brain, and entire well-being. None of these exercises need fancy equipment or a personal trainer. They're gentle, they're convenient, and they meet you right where you are in your living room, on your couch, or lying quietly in bed. And perhaps that's the most inspiring part. It doesn't require a full lifestyle makeover to defend your health. It just requires showing up for yourself in small, consistent increments. 1 breath, 1 stretch, 1 mindful shift at a time. You deserve to feel powerful, clear-headed, and at peace. You deserve to be free from the specter of hidden health threats. So whether it's tonight or even now, choose one of these habits and try it out. See how it makes you feel. If it feels good or right, keep returning to it. This is your time, and your health is worth every moment of it. If this video motivated you or just reminded you to be kinder to yourself a little more today, let us know in the comments. Leave a 1 if you're going to attempt at least one of these tips tonight. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Daily Health to stay connected to practical, science-backed practices that nurture your well-being, always shared with kindness, always made for you. More on the way. Until then, stay healthy, stay aware, and take good care of yourself.